I'll spill right there, and I'm going to rub it on my hands because you're supposed to get, it's, and you get like all kind of aromas because you're heating it up, and it kind of opens up different stuff.
Yeah.
When you do it that way.
Smelling penis.
Penis?
I'm sorry, I had to make a bad joke. You won't use that.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Keeping It Neat. I'm Derek.
And I'm Nick.
And we're doing it different. We are not doing this blind today. We are just exposing ourselves all out there.
And listen, we're not going to get in trouble for this one.
No, we're not. We're not going to jail, and I won't have to register.
Good.
All right. But, on a serious note, Russell's Reserve, 13 year.
This is an absolute rarity.
Yeah, for us,
pretty much for anyone.
I think so. This is
you have
super
to have
hard
a usual raffle bag or something to get your hands on.
To get your hands on this one, I don't know where it would be plentiful, but I know it's not plentiful around here.
Nope.
The place that we regular all the time, Mucky's Liquors, got 2 of these in.
Where was
it? Mucky's Liquors.
If you haven't heard, Mucky's Liquors down on 44.
Route 44 in Lakeville. Go check him out if you're from our area. But yeah, he had 2 bottles, and he said that we could have one of them. So thank you very much, Bill, from Mucky's, that we were able to get our hands on this. Regular price on these puppies is $70. If you can find them in MSRP.
I was going to say if.
Good luck.
It's not possible.
These bottles are going upwards of $700 right now on the secondary market. It's wild turkey, folks. That's what we're dealing with here. This is from the Russell family. It's 13-year-old, special release, barrel proof.
And we were just talking prior to the show. I feel like Wild Turkey is one of the best, whiskeys out there, bourbon whiskeys out there that you can go to a bar and easily just grab. Like, I'd choose that over Jack Daniels or, some of the other bigger brand, Evan Williams. Like, this Wild Turkey is an easy sipper, very good palate, and the fact that we got this limited edition bottle, we couldn't thank Bill enough, and this is going to be awesome.
For offering it to us, thank you so much again, Bill, that we have a bottle of this. These are super hard to find.
Yeah.
If anybody ever finds super rare bottles and they want to send it to us, DM us and we'll give you our address.
Of course, anytime.
And I will give you all the praise in the world. But yeah, I enjoy Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
My go-to a lot is Wild Turkey 101. Mm-hmm. This is a barrel proof. This is coming in at 114 point something according to my old eyes.
114.8 proof.
There you go. 114.8 barrel proof. I like a barrel proof cast strength. That's my jam. That's my alley. Nick, not so much.
Depends.
But it depends on what he's getting for the flavor. The flavor, the proof, and what you're getting out of it.
If the proof overpowers the flavor, that's where I start getting iffy about it. But hey.
All right. Are you ready to whiskey?
Yeah, I'm ready to name it.
Let's go.
It is delightful, though.
It is. It's got a good nose. The classic, that Wild Turkey nose that you get on a lot of theirs.
Candy note.
Yep, there's that candiness going on.
Some sort of fruit. More cherry-ish.
Yeah.
Maraschino, like cherry.
Yeah. The dark cherry, the maraschino, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of rye spice in there, too. A little caramel? Vanilla?
That's what I was trying to figure out, is I actually don't know which way this one's going. Maybe a vanilla, because maybe it's more like a vanilla cake.
All right.
Like a cakiness to
There's
it.
also a nuttiness going on in there too. Yeah, definitely that vanilla more than caramel. It's like the vanilla frosting, like the yellow cake.
Yes, that's exactly yellow with the vanilla strip in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's try this.
Go in.
That was so dull.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, some proof.
Mm-hmm.
Fruit note right up front, though. Some of the spices.
Whoa. That's a full body feel right there.
Yeah, that is. That's got a lot going on in there.
It's very fruity at first, but then into the spice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go back in.
Yeah,
that was a lot.
There's like a grassy, spicy, like that rye spice is in there. But that fruit note, that vanilla, that nuttiness is still in there too, but not as strong as it was on the nose for me. But those bacon spices kind of in the background, lingering, kind of carrying over. It coats too. It's got like a nice coating on your tongue.
Yeah. If we were to do like a bite of cake and then chase it with a whiskey, like that's where my palate is in my mouth.
Okay.
That's where, and then like there's just a lot of that spice in the back.
Yeah, you get that spice. Yeah, the spices on the end, on the back end of this one.
Very peppery feel in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Like very peppery. It's weird. I feel it on like the top of my gums, but also the tongue.
Yeah, it's like right at the midpoint with that pepper. It's like hits a peak right there. It does have that little bit of heat with the alcohol and everything going on.
Yeah.
But it's got a nice coat to it. It lasts a long time. That proof comes through on this. The proof really does come through.
Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
All right.
Water it up. Okay. Spitting.
That's a smell I can't figure out.
It's like an earthiness almost.
Yeah, like a fresh pile of dirt in your hand.
Does this taste like dirt?
No,
No,
like
it's like
that
the earth.
earthy,
Yeah, it's like the earthy, more of a. There's a corn in there too. It's like a corn dust.
I mean, that kicked up the spice for me a lot.
It did. It brought those rye notes are like coming up now.
Yeah.
And like that little tea note in the background with some of that leather you were talking about.
Yeah, like a black tea.
Maybe tobacco.
Maybe tobacco.
The tobacco. I think it's more tobacco than tea.
I think you're right. I think
that
you're
sweet
totally
tobacco
right.
leaf.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very like hard. Like if you're sitting next to somebody rolling an old school like tobacco cigarette. Like
yeah.
it just
Well,
it has that like
sweet tobacco smell, like a tobacco leaf.
Yeah. What do you think?
H2 no.
I'd say H2O brought out too much spice.
Yeah, the spices just came forward on this one. I like it without the water.
Same.
Okay.
I can give my score. I think I'm ready. I'm gonna give this one a 1, a 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah,
wow.
Right. It's good. It's a little complex, but it just isn't. It's not up my alley. I don't think it's terrible whiskey, and I won't go lower than that.
I know I'm in a 3.
It just is. It's almost more rye for me than I normally like.
And that's the wild turkey thing, the Russell, the Reserve, everything. It's you're dealing with the higher rye bills, mash bills, usually with the wild turkey. I'm gonna give it the half.
Okay.
I like this one. I like where it is with that spices and everything going on in there. If you can find this for $70, worth the pickup. What if
you can find it for not MSB?
Depends. I mean, are you willing to
what do
spend?
You think? I would say no. Mm-hmm. So maybe yes for you, no for me.
Yeah, but see, here's the whole thing. I wouldn't go over
a certain price.
150, 200 for this.
Okay.
That would be my maxed out absolute to get something of this kind of a limit, like the release about the amount of bottles that are released. I wouldn't go any higher. 400, 600. There's way better stuff out there if you're going to go into that kind of price range. So that would be my cutoff point if you can get it in that price range, 150 to 200. And anywhere below that, buy it. Definitely wild turkey, classic wild turkey going on here with a lot of those spices that are going on with that rye notes and stuff. I do enjoy that, so I would say it's worth the pickup.
Okay.
But other than that, I think we're going to be done with this one, buddy.
I think we are too. So here's hoping you find a little bit of luxury
in an otherwise ordinary life.
Take care, kids.
Cheers, everyone.